So how are you feeling?
Fit as a fiddle.
Well, you didn't look too clever last night. Was that a real heart attack?
Look, keep your voice down. No, just a touch of angina, that's all.
Well, you looked in agony to me.
No, don't. A couple of puffs on me doodah. Right as rain.
I thought you were going to die.
Well, you're wrong, because I'm here, full of life.
Well, I think you should tell Vera what happened.
I've told you, lad, it was no big deal.
So then why keep it a secret from your wife?
Because she takes everything out of proportion, son. And besides that, she's got enough on her plate. Speaking of which...
There you go. Here's your porridge. It's made with water. No sugar, salt or milk.
Am I supposed to eat that or mend the cracks in the wall with it?
Look, doctor said it's good for you in your condition.
Not the way you do it, Vi. Oh, now, this is a liberty. Just look at that there.
The eggs are all crispy, just round edges, just how I like it.
Me too.
Letter from Nick's solicitor. Leanne signed the papers.
Ah, well, you better get yourself round there then, haven't you? Sign that cheque. That's if you're still planning on giving away $2 grand of our money.
If you mean do I intend to keep my word, then yes, I do.
Well, why? You've got what you want. I'd let Leanne whistle for her money.
Are you saying I should double-cross her? Stoop to her level?
I don't think any of us are in a position to take the moral high ground, do you?
Except you.
Yeah, well, I'm the only one talking any sense, and no one wants to listen.
Oh! And you think it's sensible to tell Leanne it was a trick, dear, that I've no intention of signing the cheque? She'd be round here and put the windows through.
Well, it'd be a damn sight cheaper.
You know, I think I will go straight round there. The sooner she gets her money and this whole business is over and done with, the better.
Morning, girls. I'm back. Have you missed me?
Oh, yeah. Couldn't sleep last night for thinking about you.
Well, I'm back now, so get onto your machines.
I'm just going to finish this, all right?
Did you really miss me?
Did you miss me?
Pop round tonight. I'll show you how much. Right, come on.
If you want me out the way, I don't mind.
All right. Only here to sign the cheque and I'll be off.
I think she's been sleeping with it under her pillow.
Here we are. Thought maybe you'd come round to say there was going to be more delays.
I'm just as desperate to get this over with as you, Leanne. There you are.
Thanks.
Don't spend it all at once. Right, I'll be off. See you, Natalie.
Yeah. Bye, Gail.
I've got 2,000 quid.
Well, don't just stare at it. Go and put it in the bank before we open.
There you go. Thanks a lot. Bye.
I'm hopeless at choosing cards.
I wondered why you've been stood there half an hour.
Sorry.
What's the occasion?
Me, grandma's birthday.
So, flowers and verse rather than smutty and jokey?
Yeah, probably best.
Well, I got some nice ones in the other day. Let's have a look. When is it?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not looking for a card. I came in here to talk to you. But every time I get you on your own, a customer walks in. Here goes. Fancy coming out with me one night?
You what?
Pictures or a pub, meal out.
You mean you've been hanging around here all this time to ask me out?
Yeah, look, it's fine. It don't matter if you don't.
I'd love to come out with you, Tommy. When?
You would? Friday night.
What's got into you? You don't strike me as the shy type.
I'm supposed to have all the patter, aren't I? It's just a big act. Comes to asking women out to turn into a bit of a wreck. But I'll see you Friday.
Yeah?
All in there, son.
Really jumped out my skin. What you playing at?
The look on your face.
Yeah, very funny. Do you want to give us a hand with these bags, sir? Rather heavy.
Oh, nice. Aye. Anyway, where have you been? Thought you were due back early this morning.
That's the problem with the crossing, weather. When we eventually did get going, it was like being on the Big Dipper.
Morning.
Hi, Vera.
Been on holiday?
Yeah, it's been away for a few days.
Very nice. Bring back plenty of duty-free, did you?
Just a few bits and pieces.
You'll never guess who just came in and asked me out.
The new ice cream rep.
Cyril? Oh, do me a favour, he's about 70.
Hey, well, he looks well off it. I know who it is. That other rep. From Jackson's.
Jeffrey Elliott? Oh, give over, he's gay.
Well, he keeps giving you the glad eye. How do you know he's gay?
'Cause he told me.
Oh. Well, I give up then. Who?
Danny. You know, Danny from the market.
Danny that Sally's been knocking about with.
Ah, well, you obviously thought what I thought, but we're wrong. They're just good mates, apparently.
I see.
Well, he's hardly going to ask me to go out with him if he's got a thing going with Sally, is he?
Well, he wouldn't be the first... Oh, Egg. I didn't mean...
Oh, no, no. No, you're right. You can't be too careful, can you?
I didn't mean...
No. There might just be more to this than meets the eye, Rita.
Oh, you were all excited. I feel as if I put a dampener on it now.
No, no, you're dead right. I've got to handle this very carefully.
Leanne,
What's this?
flowers.
Well, what are you giving them to me for?
To say I'm sorry. I overreacted.
But they're from your shop, aren't they?
Does it matter?
Well, one, you didn't have to pay for them, and two, they look like they're about to die.
Oh, come on, Leanne. I've been miserable since we fell out.
You chucked me.
I must have been mad. I'm really sorry.
You're really after me for my money, aren't you?
Have you not even had a date for seeing the specialist yet?
Oh, they said it could be months. I think they do it on purpose, you know. Hoping folk will pop the clogs, you know, and save them a bob or two.
Well, it's such a big area. That's why you're having to wait.
Hey, it's times like this when you wish you could win the lottery. I mean, you'd soon get an appointment if you threw enough money at them.
Do you mean they give you priority if you go private?
Oh, I don't think they do, Judy.
Money talks, Vera. And if you give them enough, you'd soon get an appointment for your Jack.
What? That old day. Asking if you brought back plenty of duty free. Cheers. Cheers, mate.
What's this?
Dad, this is late.
All right.
I asked you a question, son.
We're just doing a bit of business.
Not in my house, you're not. What do you think this place is?
It's all right, we've nearly finished. Yeah, I'll help yourself to some scotch.
I don't want some scotch. Look, it's bad enough you breaking the law, son, without dinner in my house. You, get out of here. Go on.
Hold on a minute, keep your head on.
I've told you. You've got 30 seconds to get rid of him, otherwise I will, and I'll call the police.
What, is he joking?
No, he's not. Yeah, of course he is.
No, I'm not joking. 25.
What is this?
This is me, putting my foot down once and for all. You get my drift? 20 seconds.
Look, I'm not having this. I'm getting off before I smack him.
Oh, shut your face and get out.
Listen, Lee. Look, I swear, if he weren't your dad... Right, see you later.
You know what? I got up to go back, and I found Jack on the stairs, gasping for air.
So what did you do?
Well, he told me to run and get his spray. I wanted to tell Vera, but he wouldn't let me. You know what? He made me promise not to tell her.
Why is he doing that?
I don't know. Suppose he don't want to upset her.
Well, keeping it to himself ain't gonna do him any good, is it?
Well, that's what I thought. That's why I wanted to tell Vera. But if I tell Vera, then I'll be letting Jack down, won't I?
If you ask me, you'll be doing him a favour.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, a minute. Vera! Vera, have you got a minute?
What was all that about?
How many times have I told you, Stephen, I will not have you breaking the law in my house?
Oh, turn it in. I'm only selling a cheap bit of baccy.
Once you said to me, Stephen, once and once only, your very words.
I couldn't make enough money doing it once.
Oh, well, see, so you're going to do this once a week, is that it?
I've told you, I'm only doing this to make enough money to pay off me debt.
Pay off your... Look, why don't you show some interest in your building business, eh?
I have. There's nothing about.
Rubbish. I took 3 phone calls when you were away, son.
Well, that's more phone calls than I've had in weeks.
Well, how in the name of God would you know that? You're never here.
Well, what did you say to him then?
I told them the truth. I hadn't got a bloody clue where you were.
Well, I need to sort my mobile phone out then, get international calls.
Need to sort his mobile phone. Look, Stephen, how can you hope to run a professional business on a professional basis when you keep flying off to Belgium every 5 minutes? Or are you going to become a full-time smuggler?
I've told you, I'm only doing this until I get myself sorted, and then I'll stop.
Oh, catch yourself on. You're not going to stop, not now you've had a taste for it. And do you know what really gets me? I was one of the people who set you up in this goddamn business. You think I might have known better, wouldn't you?
Well, I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of it. I really don't.
Because it's against the law.
So?
So eventually you're going to get caught and end up back in the big house. That's why.
Well, I don't think either of those are very likely, do you?
Oh, well, you wouldn't, would you? Because you're buck stupid. Well, let me tell you something, son. Unless you pack this racket in right now and start showing some interest in your own personal business, then you can get out and go and live somewhere else.
What?
Fine. If you want to be a full-time smuggler, that's great. Sticking out, fine by me. Only don't do it from my house.
Yuppie. Yes, Vera, my little swamp duck. How did I know it was you? God, it's flaming always you. Right, where are you? In the garage. Well, that's why I missed you, because I'm in the Rovers. Right, I'll see. She cut me off.
Tropical oasis set on a 6-mile stretch of a white sandy beach. Oh.
Where's this?
Barbados.
Oh, sounds lovely.
You're not going to blow all that money on a holiday, are you?
No. But it's just nice to know what kind of a one.
It's a good job you're ill, or else I'd swing for you.
Why? What have I done now?
Why didn't you tell me he'd had an attack during the night?
Oh, that's why you're at the garage. Right, what has he said, then?
You should have told me straight away.
I didn't want to worry you, Vee.
Well, I'm going to worry all the more now, aren't I, knowing you're keeping secrets from me?
It was only a little twinge.
Well, that's a lie. He said you were in a right state.
He's exaggerating.
Now, listen. You so much as nick yourself shaving, you tell me, do you hear?
I hear, loud and clear.
Yes. And we're not waiting for the hospital to contact you, because you're going private.
Why? Have you had a big win on the bingo?
I don't need a big win. We've got 30 grand in the bank.
Yes, and I am not wasting it on something I'd get for free.
Look, how can it be a waste if it saves your life?
What happens if I die during the op?
Don't be so morbid.
Oh, it can happen. People die when the flaming tonsils out. Never mind being sawn in half.
Look, the doctor said it.
I know what the doctor said, but if something does happen, I don't want you left penniless.
But no, it's gonna happen.
There is always a chance something will go wrong, Vera.
Look, it won't. Anyway, they're bound to do a good job out there, seeing as you're paying for it.
I don't think it works that way, Vee.
I've just opened my wardrobe. I've never seen anything like it.
I just tidied it up a bit.
You've ironed every shirt I own.
I like ironing. Anyway, I were bored.
Well, as long as you don't think I expect you to do it.
Well, I'd soon stop if you did.
Well then, as you've been such a good girl, I think you should have a little reward.
Oh, aye. What's that then? Flowers? Chocolates?
Close your eyes and I'll show you.
You're not getting kinky on me, are you?
Go on, close your eyes. Right. There you go, open them.
What is it?
Open it and find out.
Oh, Mike. Oh, I was hoping you'd be in here. How are you? I'm just on my way home, actually.
Oh, no, just have another one with me. There's, something I want to talk to you about.
Go on, then I'll have half a lager.
And, same for me, please, Leanne. Right. If I ask a straight question, will you give me a straight answer?
Yeah?
What's the state of play with you and Danny?
We're just friends.
Good friends.
Good friends.
Yeah, that's what he says as well.
He's been talking to you about me and him?
Oh, no, not particularly. No, it just popped out.
Why do you want to know, anyway?
Because he's asked me out.
Has he?
Hmm?
I had to come in to say I'm sorry, but I had to say something.
Ah, well, I suppose you meant well, you Pugsley. The only thing is that Vera's upset and she wants me to go private now.
Oh, does she? Well, if you're desperate and you got the cash.
If I could think of some way of raising the money, I'd do it. Martin, now, how do you want about selling your body?
Selling your body? Get yourself down the canal, show a bit of leg jet.
For medical science.
Oh, I see, right.
Well, this do still take bodies, don't they, for spare parts?
Well, scrap.
What?
Oh, come on, Jack. You're not exactly in tip-top condition, are you?
Hey, I'm A1, me, apart from me old ticker.
Oh, yeah? What about your eyesight?
Well, not exactly brilliant, no.
Teeth?
I thought it was internal organs they were after.
All right, what about your liver, then?
Kidneys is good.
Kidneys? Well, I'm sure Fred Elliott will take them off your hands.
Oh, all right, but what about me brain? I'd get a few bob for that, wouldn't I?
Oh, you just frazzled it on you with that mobile phone.
They could do something with his feet.
Huh?
Feet?
Yeah, if they could bottle the smell, they could use it for stripping paint,
You
killing
are
flies.
a cheeky little person, you are.
Hey, who are you in here with?
Keep your wig on. I just wanted to work with Jack. That's
Out.
Out.
Go on, out.
Go on. Hey up, Natalie. Looks like you need some time in the sun. Where are you thinking of going?
Me?
Yeah?
Nowhere. Along to Leanne.
If I thought you were interested in him, I'd sooner back off than have you and me fall out.
You daft thing. Why should I mind?
Are you sure?
Do you want it in writing?
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, because I don't half fancy him.
Yeah, he's a nice-looking lad, isn't he?
Oh, I think he's sex on legs. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey? Been my first proper date since Ian.
So, how did he ask you out? Did he ring you up or what?
No, he just came into the shop. He was waiting around for ages. And even then he was dead nervous.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you.
Right. I've made some spag bol, if you fancy it.
Aye, if there's enough, aye.
I've been thinking about what you said.
All right.
And you're right. If I keep on doing these backy runs, I'm more than likely going to end up in the nick.
Well, I'm glad you're beginning to see some sense, Stephen.
And if you keep going through customs, you know, customs are going to get to know your face anyway.
Aye, sure they do, aye.
I've got to get rid of the stuff I've got, though, because I can't afford not to.
No, I understand that, absolutely.
Yeah. And then that's it. No more Belgium. Unless you fancy mussel and chips, there.
Is that their specialities and mussels and chips?
Yeah. It's scams, you know? Any scheme to make a bit of money and I'm straight in there, you know?
Oh, well, I shouldn't worry your head. You and plenty others.
Yeah, we're not anymore. I'm gonna knuckle down.
Well, unfortunately, it's the only way, son.
Did you mean what you said about the people phoning for work there?
Oh, did I?
Did they leave a number?
Certainly, aye. All written down by the telephone pad.
Now would probably be a good time, wouldn't it, with it being tea time and everything?
Aye.
Yeah. Could you keep an eye on that?
Aye, surely.
Lee, Steve. Listen, I'm sorry about this afternoon, mate. He had an accident last year. He's gone a bit la-la, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, of course I still want to work with you, mate. We're just going to have to be a little bit more careful, yeah?
You late back?
Oh, I went for a pint.
I'll put some tea on.
Hey, I've had a brilliant idea. Why don't we all go to Disneyland?
Can we?
How much have you had to drink?
2 pints.
Can we really go to Disneyland?
First I've heard of it. What's brought this on?
Well, if we can afford to send Leanne to the Caribbean, well, I think maybe we should go away on holiday ourselves.
What are you talking about?
That's what she's planning to spend our money on.
Oh, I see. Take no notice, love. He's just making a daft joke.
No, I'm not.
Martin, would you like to come into the kitchen and talk about this?
I'm quite comfortable where I am, thanks very much.
Martin! You actually went and bought this yourself?
Yeah. Had a couple of hours to spare, so I went shopping.
How did you know my size?
I'm in the rag trade. I know how to size a woman up.
Oh, it's perfect. Mike, it's gorgeous. This must have cost you a fortune.
Well, it's about time you had some good clubber.
Are you ashamed of being seen out with me?
No, but you can't afford designer gear on what I pay you.
Well, as long as you don't think I expect a present every time you go away.
If you did, I'd soon stop. Anyway, you want to take advantage while you can. If Alma gets her own way, I won't be able to afford expensive presents.
There. Now you can look. What do you think?
Something missing.
What do you mean?
Just hang on a second. Right, now then. Turn round. That's it. Now then. There you go. Move your hair a bit. That's it, lovely. There. Oh, now that is perfect. You know, I really am a lucky guy.
Oh, no, Mike. It's me that's the lucky one. Look, I know we don't see eye to eye about this, but please can we keep the kids out of it?
Well, it's the kids that'll be losing out, and it's not fair.
Oh, and you think it's fair, do you, to get their hopes up?
Gail, I'm serious. We were obviously loaded, aren't we? From the way you're chucking our money around.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Shall I tell you what bugs me about this? More than anything, more than the money. It's the way that you can make a decision, and that's it.
We talked it through.
Gail, we're supposed to make decisions together, aren't we? That's what couples do. You made your decision way before you said a word to me.
Yeah, well, you didn't feel the need to consult me, did you, when you chucked in your job at the hospital?
Oh, that was completely different.
Listen, Martin. I did what I felt I had to do. End of story.
OK. All right. Two of us can play that game.